Hello friends, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. Y'all come on in, have a seat at my table, and let's make something from scratch. So y'all come on, if you're watching YouTube, you can fast forward through this part because I'm going to say hello to all my friends on Facebook. This live was recorded off of Facebook and put onto YouTube. So you can skip through all this part because I like to say hey to all my friends and my followers. So hello everybody, hello. See who all is on and watching. Hey, Luann. Hello, my friend. Hello, Leanne. And we are going to make something super cute, I hope. Hey, Marcedia. Hello, Barb. And it's thundering, and I think it's going to rain or something. I don't know. I'm going to get some brown. Hey, Vicky. Hello, Peggy. Hey, Marsha. So I'm gonna fix me up a concoction over here. Hey, Kathy, we got our buttons. So y'all are like, what in the world is she gonna make with all of this? Y'all just watch. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Marion. I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't want it to be totally brown. So I'm gonna use this. This is called Portobello, and it's like a gray brown color. Hey, Jill. Hello, Jane. I'm just going to mix me up some colors over here. Oh, okay, Jane. Yeah, you got two packages, I believe it was. Hey, Janice. Hello, Carol. So I'm putting some gray in that. We're just, y'all know I like to mix up my stuff. And I got to find something to stir with. This will work. Hey, Carol. Hello, Gayla. It is. It's just a piece of scrapboard that I had in my stash is all this is. I was digging through stuff today, trying to come up with something to do tonight. And I said, oh, I'm going to do something with this fence board. Hey, Hazel. Hello, Donna. And I'm mixing up. I got burnt umber, Portobello, and a neutral gray. And I'm trying to make me like a brown gray. And it's turning into more brown than gray. Hello, Melinda. So we'll add some more gray. And I don't even need this much paint, but, you know, the puddle just kind of gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's kind of, it looks like Portobello. I could have just used Portobello pretty much as it is. Oh, yay, Judy. I'm so glad you like your box. Hello, Patsy. Wait till you see May's box. Hello, Jane. Hello. Hey, Vicky. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to use, this is a piece of scrap wood that I have had in my stash for a very long time. Don't even know where it came from. Hey, Desi. You have all the stuff. Okay, cool. So this is just a piece of scrap wood. You could use this. You could use, you could use just any piece of wood that you have. Like this is one of those plaques. You don't have to have old scrap wood. I just wanted to use it because I love the way it looks. Hey, Martha, and I'm going to use this. This is from Dollar Tree. I did cut the tag off because it was irritating me when I was trying to figure this out. They are like this at Dollar Tree. This is just the round one. A lot of people have been using these. Hey, Susan. Hey, Shelby. And I almost did this because since everybody was doing these lately and they're putting it on this little box from the Dollar Tree, because it fits perfectly on there, and you can make a cute little shadow box like this with these pieces. You can do that and then put it on like a candlestick. That's what a lot of people have been doing. And I started to use this, so you can definitely use it. You can use it as a shadow box, or you could use it as the flat part. Either way, that was my first intention. And then I found this book. Hello everybody. Hello Judy. Hello Lindy. Hello Shirley. Hey Jane. And so then I come across this piece of wood and I was like, oh no, I'm going to do this. And actually I was on the phone with my friend Mandy and we were talking. She's like, oh yeah, use that board. So she was like walking me through trying to, you need to do this. Use it this way. So that's what I was doing. A rainy day today. I know we're about to have like a little thunderstorm or something. It's kind of floating around us and I think it's going to get us shortly. It keeps thundering. Hey Debbie, but we're trying to dry out. We have had sun ever since the 4 or 5 days of rain. We've finally had sun and it's been beautiful. They don't have these. Maybe they'll get them, Jerry. Just keep looking, because maybe they will. And you don't have to use this. You know, you can use anything you want to, and you can use the same principle that I'm going to use. You can use it. What I'm going to put in it, you can do that on anything. Oh, you've never been disappointed. Well, that's good. Hey, Julie. Hello, Nancy. So I'm going to kind of, and I don't know. I want it a little more brown, but it's not going to matter because I'm going to paint over it. But I'm going to kind of stain it, I guess, with a baby wipe. I'm just wanting it dark. Hey, Dee. Hello, Pamela. My Dollar Tree didn't have these for the longest time either. And then I just popped in there one day for something totally different. Wasn't even expecting to look at the craft stuff. And I went and looked at the stuff and I was like, oh, they got them. So I grabbed them. Because I've been seeing the people do the little shadow boxes. And I was like, oh, I'll just get on that little train and do that. One day I'll put it up and do it, you know, at some point. But I'm going to use this round one for this. But we're going to do something. I hope y'all have had a good week. Hello, Pamela, Robin. Hello, Robin. And there's 2 Robins in a row. Hey, Betty. So I really don't have to paint the back. I do got to paint part of the back, but not really. I know y'all like, what are you painting that color for? Y'all see. That makes you think of the crown of thorns. It kind of does. I hadn't even thought about that. But yeah, now that you say that, it really does look like the crown of thorns, especially if you painted it brown. It really would. Hey, Connie. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Becky and Geneva. Y'all come on in. Have a seat at my table. And we're going to craft and make something. Make something from a bunch of stuff that you ordinarily wouldn't put together. Okay, so now let me see. This is going to go on here. I got to see what part of the back I need to paint. Let's see which way I want it to go. Doesn't, well, it kind of does matter because I could put it like this. This is, you know, the top and the bottom. Or I could turn it a little bit and this is the top and the bottom. So I'm just trying to decide how I want it to look. Okay, I think I'm going to make it to where that's the top and that's the bottom. Not that this matters, but here I am. I'm like mixing my colors over here. So I'm going to paint where you're going to be able to see it from the back if it's hanging off. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint that while I'm out. Hey, Trudy. Hello, Sue, Shirley, Cheryl. I hear they are cutting out the wood stuff. Really? They're not going to have any more wood at Dollar Tree? What? Well, I'm not. I'm still cutting wood. Y'all can get your wood kits from me. And they're real wood. They're not MDF. This is wood too. It's just very thin wood, but it is laser cut. But it's just really thin. The thorns were so beautiful. Awesome. Yes. Okay, let's see. Where's... Just kind of doing the back of where you're going to be able to see it. So it'll look finished. Hey, Dana. Hello, Diane. Hello, Melinda. Just kind of staining the back part really quick. All right. I'm trying some new baby wipes, and they're kind of like, well, I'm kind of tearing up the baby wipe at the same time, but look, I almost did all the back. Let me throw that away. All right, so let me dry this really quick. Hey, Beverly. Hello. All right. Let me take that a second. So that was burnt umber, neutral gray, just like a dark gray, and a portobello, which it all ended up kind of looking like portobello in the end. It's a gray brown. Oh, is Julie on here? Hello, Julie. All right, so there's that, okay? It was plain wood from Dollar Tree, and I've got this piece of barn wood or old wood. I know, I like that. Well, when I send my cutouts and there's a knot in the wood, like a little place, I won't send that piece. I'll recut it or try to position it to where the knot's not going to be in the cut, but I don't do that. But I love these nail holes in this board. Their flowers are going up to $5. Oh my gosh, y'all. Everything is going up so high. Well, my friend Julie, that's on here, she sells lots of pretty florals, and she just got a whole load in. She showed me the pallets, and she goes, look, it's here. It's 2 pallets worth of florals. And she'll have them on her website, and you can call me at JDS to go to her website, but she has beautiful florals. I don't have one right here beside me, but yeah, so she has lots of pretty. And they're not expensive. They're beautiful though. Okay, so this is this. So I want to kind of not distress it, but I'm gonna dry brush it. Let me grab some white. I want to dry brush it. They really reduced their craft section. They've closed some Dollar Trees. What? Okay, this is just white. And then I've got this color is starting to pack to go back to Ohio for Easter. That's nice. Okay, this is just it's called Light Mocha. It's like a creamy color craft paint. So it's like it's not white. It's kind of a parchment color, off white. I don't want it to be stark white. Let me brush all my fuzzies off. Hey, Mickey. Okay, so what I'm about to use is this Light Mocha, which is like a creamy and then white. But what I used on here was burnt umber, and I mixed some gray, neutral gray, and I mixed some Portobello because it's kind of a gray brown, and basically I just got Portobello. So anyway, hey Alicia. Okay, so I'm going to dry brush this. So I'm not going to cover it all, but I kind of wanted it to be a little matchy-matchy with my wood. Hey, Judy. Okay. I think maybe Julie's link still works. I don't know if I turned it off or not. I can't remember. So if you don't get a link, I can definitely put it in a post because I may have turned off that code word. I don't remember. Okay. So I'm taking like a chip brush, and y'all probably know how to do this, but I like to just tell y'all all the steps because, I can't assume that everybody knows. So I'm just I'm like tapping in the paint, and then I'm tapping off to get some of it off of my brush. I don't want it like ooey gooey with paint. And you kind of get that just distressed, almost weathered kind of look. So y'all can see it up close. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Jeannie. I may have turned JDS off. I don't even know. But I'll make a post about her florals. I'll see her tomorrow. We're going to an estate sale bright and early in the morning. It's bright and early for me. It's not bright and early for Julie. Julie gets up really early. She has children that she has to get to school, and mine's in college, and so he gets up when he wants to or when he's supposed to. I don't have to wake him up. So yeah, it's early for me. Okay, so that's kind of the look I want. Looks like I need to stock up on Dollar Tree stuff. Right? Then we go panic buy at Dollar Tree because, oh my gosh, they're going to get rid of the wood. So I wonder whoever heard that, I wonder where that came from. Like who or where or what or who said that. Because, sometimes when you hear stuff, or most of the time you hear stuff, it's kind of a little truth to it. But, Hey, Ruby. Nice seeing you here. Okay, you didn't get a link, so I must have turned that one off. It's been a while since I've used it, so sorry. But it's juliesdesignsandsigns.com. You can go to that. I know that works. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over because you're going to be able to see some of this from the back. So I kind of wanted it to look the same. Oh, Judy, I saw somebody, it may have been you that posted that they were able to get all the new colors at Hobby Lobby. And I was at Hobby Lobby today, and honestly, there was somebody blocking the aisle, and the lady was trying to stock some paint and stuff, and people were trying to get down the aisle, and I didn't even look for the colors because it just left my mind today. $3. Oh my goodness. You get to get your grandbaby at 6 in the morning. Well, you better rest up, Corby. They're going to work you over. Grandbabies, busybodies. Okay, so I'm just doing the back parts that's going to stick out. And then some. Hey, Nancy. Okay, Jackie's going to get the scoop. Lori, I got that rabbit right, well, right there, this rabbit, I got him like, I mean, way back, like probably January. Early. They're opening. Big Lots is reopening in some stores and another brand name in many areas. Oh, wow. Yeah, Walmart has some wood cutouts too. If you have a good craft section, they have some. Hey, Sue. Okay, so this is what I have. So it's going to go. This is how I want it to go. And yes, it's going to stick out, but I kind of want this to be a little rustic kind of looking thing going on. Okay, so this is what I got. That's what it's going to look like. But before I do the main part of it, hey, Trudy. Hello, Alyssa. I'm going to kind of put it where I want it, but I'm not going to glue it down yet. Yeah, I'm not, because I'm going to paint this part, and we're going to do the middle part. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Karen. I got the lead way out too much, because, you know, it'll... Okay. So I'm going to put it where I want it. I hope that's the middle. Like, you know, I have this mathematical thing about the middle. Like, okay, that's the middle. Oh, Janelle, oh, you will be good. It is a good surgery. But there's lots of ladies on here that have had that recently. So I know they can tell you some advice. But I worked for orthopedics for 20 years, and it's a good surgery, but the surgery is the easy part. It's the after and the rehab that's up on you, that you have to exercise and bend it, do all the things they tell you to. Oh, you made your tabletop wreath holder. Yes, I love mine. I was going to go to Joann's today, and I said, no, I'm not. I'm not going to turn my car into Joann's. I did not go. I was good, because I knew I would get in there and see all of the fabric again and panic all over again, and panic by fabric that I really don't need to, that I don't need, because I have tons of fabric, y'all. Hello, Karen. Okay, Ollie's bought out Big Lots. Ooh, me and Julie might have to go to Ollie's in Memphis. All right, so I drew my circle. Okay, now I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do this without. I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I need to make me a stencil, because I want to paint the inside of this circle a little bit, but I don't want to get paint out here. And if I try, I think I can do it. I can make it happen. $1.75. Wow. Oh, Nori, congratulations. You're a grandma. That's so exciting. You drove past Joann's and kept going. Well, a lady at the doctor's office where I went today, she told me that it was the fabric at ours was 40% now, and I was like, do I need to go? No, I don't. Do I need to go? Maybe I need to go. No, I don't need to go. But I need the pattern for the pillowcase dress. Oh, you don't need to go. You can get that online. No, you need to go. So I was like playing the little devil and angel on my shoulder, like, you need to go. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Burlington coats. Oh, somebody else is moving in the building. All right, so I want this to be, I've got winter blue. It's just a light sky blue. And then this is called spa blue. They're super close, y'all. I'm just putting out here colors. Oh my gosh, did I do a heart? Look. I forget about it until I do something and it does that. Didn't take much to entertain me. Is it this? Is the confetti? Yep, there's the confetti. Hey, Teresa. Karen, I saw part of her live today. I had a doctor's appointment. So I was sitting in the doctor's office waiting on them to come in when I was watching Julie. You Yeah, I see Ren not all the time, but I get to see Ren a lot in real life. Yeah, she was drawing pictures of is it Inside Out people? The little characters or something, Disgust, and she was doing all of those little people. All right, so I'm just trying to, and I can go over my line a little bit because this is going to cover it up some. Okay, look, Judy's had knee replacements. I think she's had both of hers done, so she can give you some advice about that. So I'm just trying to lightly dry brush, and I may do it a little more heavier after I get it done. I may put some more down. I don't know. Y'all know I'm making this up as I go. Oh my goodness. Oh, the full pans were $1.75. Oh, I like to go there when we cook for Thanksgiving and stuff, and that's where I get my little pans. And because even if they're kind of flimsy and you have to get two, they're still you sometimes you get two for $1.25. Still a good deal. Still a good deal. Okay, so I'm just. All right, so this is what I've got so far. And now you're like, what is that? Oh my gosh, Delphi, you're walking pneumonia? What are you doing? My husband just got over the poison ivy. He weeded our flower beds in the front of the house, and good Lord, he had it everywhere. Like, every time he gets it, I think it gets worse every single time. And he used to not be that way. React to it like that. Okay, so I just got this blue going on. So this is what I got so far, and now y'all are like, this is not making sense at all. But it's going to. Okay, so there's what I have thus far. Hey, Trish is coming in on 2 wheels. Y'all didn't get any water. What is that with my deal? I didn't get any water. I got water, I'm drinking, but do I have a cup is the question. Hold on. Because I hate for my paintbrushes. I will forget them. Yes. Looky here. It's good when you drink water, you know. Ta-da! Okay. Problem solved. Ta-da! 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 I just make do. I can't believe I didn't get any water, and now it's dripped on my board. Come on, what are you doing? Is your plug coming out? Y'all, how does this plug start coming out by itself? Two for one on the metal items. Drip water in my buttons, and y'all like, what are you doing with buttons? Hey, Carolyn. It'll dry. Just trying to get it to dry. Oh goodness, Dickie, I bet you're wore out. Hope she's okay. You cried all the time and you're not like it. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. So now, what I'm going to do, did I dry this? Yay, Roberta's had 2 of hers, 2 done. Okay, so what I'm going to do in my little circle, so this is what it's going to be. Like this, is I am going to use these buttons right here, and I'm going to make a sheep right here in my little scene. Yeah, do the exercises they do. They do what they tell you to do. All the things when you have a knee replacement. So, because like I said, the surgery is the easy part. It's the after and the rehab and everything that depends on you to do what they say do. Okay. So, I'm going to just put all my little buttons here and try to make a sheep. But I am going to stack them. So, I'm not just going to do like a flat, all my buttons flat. So, I'm going to stack them on top of each other once I figure out how I want my sheep to look. So I'm going to make just like this round, not round, just a puff ball of buttons, I guess. Yes, shoulder surgery is rough. Rotator cuff surgery. And actually, I went and got a shot in my shoulder today is what I went and did. Because I fell like 2 weeks ago. I tripped over a step ladder. Like my foot caught the edge of it. And I went bam. And I caught my whole weight with this hand. This shoulder. And y'all, I have not been able to raise my arm up more than that in like 2 weeks. So I got a shot in it today. You turn 50 and it all just kind of goes, I don't know. I feel like I'm running around my car trying to keep the wheels on. Like I'm tightening these bolts over here and then these wheels fall off. And then I'm over there tightening these and these wheels fall off. That's exactly how I feel my life is going right now. Some of y'all can relate. Robin, I don't know. I have thought about it. You know, of course, everybody's biggest fear is that you have something like that and then nobody shows up. Julie and I have actually talked about having one like in Memphis or close to Memphis or outside of Memphis and doing it together or maybe with several other crafters. We've talked about this. And I have been approached too to do like a cruise, a crafting cruise by a girl that follows me who is a travel agent. Okay, so all right, so there's what my sheet was looking like. So I'm not gonna leave him like that though. I'm gonna stack them on top, but I just kind of want to get the basic shape of what he's gonna look like. Like I'm just putting a bunch of them together in like a little oval or a ball or something. And I want to go, I may have to get some more buttons because the clear ones don't look that great. So I dug through my jar and got all of these white buttons on. But I'm still smiling. You just got to keep on smiling, keep on going. There ain't no time to fret about stuff. You just keep going. Oh gosh. Yes, Julie just said it's so much fun to do a retreat, but it's a lot to organize. You got to think about every little bitty detail. Okay, so let me just move that. I'm gonna, if y'all remember me doing the snowman back at Christmas time. Okay, y'all cannot act like this. Do you hear me? No, the strings are making them go everywhere. All right, let's see how we're gonna make this happen. All right, stop. I'm gonna do it like this, and then I'll put it down. Oh gosh, Lori, don't even tell me that. I was telling Julie today, cause I'm a lot older than Julie is, and I was telling her, I'm like, you just wait. For me, it was when I turned 50, and that's what everybody used to tell me. And Robin, yeah, it would be a lot of fun. Downhill after feeling 50. That's why I've always heard that it goes downhill after you turn 50. It's like everything starts going wrong. And some people it's a lot earlier. But yeah, I feel like I'm that race car pit person, and I'm running around the car, putting my tires back on, and then those other ones are falling off while I'm tightening these. That's exactly how I feel my life is right now in this moment. Because y'all know I've been dealing with the bladder issues and just all these things happening at one time. And yeah, it's just been a mess. But I'm okay. I can't complain. A lot of people would love to trade places with me and my little issues that I have. So, we're just going to smile and go on. 65 in September. I guess it's just different. It hits different, you know, for different people. See, Linda says hers started falling off at 40. I I was good. Like, I didn't have any problems, nothing. But I hit 50 in January of 22. I hit 50. And then at, 4 months later, I was having back surgery. But I was fine when on my birthday, I was good. Nothing was going on. I would turn 50. I was fine. And then all of a sudden, all my tires went flat and fell off all at the same time. Oh, wow. That is awesome. 70 and you don't have any major problems or hadn't had anything wrong. That is really awesome. Oh, Tammy, it came from the Walmart like last year, I think. It's got little rhinestones up here. I'm an 80s girl, true and true. I'm a youngster. You're not that much older than me, Becky. You're only 58. I'm 5 years. That's not much. Julie just turned 40, so that's why I tell her all the time, like, all right, you just hold on to yourself, because when it's going to all just catch up one day. Oh, gosh, you dislocated your shoulder. Now, I know that's painful. I've x-rayed many grown men that sit there and are squalling because their shoulder's out of place because it hurts. So I know that's the truth. All right. No, it still doesn't make it any easier. Sonia will be 65 in September. And this may make y'all feel good, but when I see y'all's names and I kind of picture y'all, I don't picture y'all 70, 65. I don't picture y'all like that at all. Not at all. See, Becky's 74. I would not say Becky's 74. I don't know. It's weird because I can't see your face, but I picture y'all. I don't know. I'm like, oh my gosh, Erin's 66. Like, I don't, her name is Erin. She's not 66. That is not a 66-year-old name, right? So I don't see y'all. Becky's 63. Like, see, I don't see y'all. Becky, that name Becky, she's not 63. Sue is not 69. Happy birthday, Sue. It does go by fast. Okay. All right, so here is what I have thus far. I know it doesn't look like much. It looks like just a little circle of buttons. That's all it looks like. See, that wheel just fell off. Did y'all see it go on the floor? Y'all, that's how I feel right there. That little button just flew off. And I got to get some more. I got to find, this ain't even all my buttons. The jar is sitting over here, y'all. There's my jar. This is just part of the contents of my jar. When I have to dig through them. So the reason I'm getting more out is because some of these clear ones, they're not doing too well. So I need like the solid white one. Or cream color. I'm kind of doing a little bit of white and cream and... Because, we know that they're not stark white, even though we want to say that they are. Charlie's 60. I didn't know Charlie's 67 and Hazel's 65. I don't think of y'all in that way when I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess. I just don't think, of y'all in your 60s or 70s or whatever. Y'all are all just like my age, is what I think, I guess. I know that sounds so strange, but that's just in my mind. I guess that's just how it is. All right, see if that's enough. Okay. Hello, Danielle. Genetics plays a big role. It does. I agree. It does. All right, so now I'm going to put some... All right, what are you over here doing? You didn't even get any glue. All right, so I'm going to put some on top, I'm double stacking them, I guess. Kind of like we did the snowman, if y'all remember the snowman. Frida is 91. No way. Marsha, happy birthday. It's Marsha's birthday. See, Frida, I don't think you're 91. You're 53, just like me. it's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's weird. Dawn's close to me. I just don't think that y'all are instead of really the word I'm looking for. I know what you're talking about. They are, I'll show you. I know what you're saying. They're that mingledy brown kind of color buttons. I do know what you're saying. They have those brown, that, or that, where they kind of have that brown in them. I know what you're talking about. Danielle's 54, so she's close to me. Corby has got 10 years on me. Wow. Y'all are all telling y'all's age. You're funny. All right, so I'm just kind of double stacking all these little, putting some on top. And that's going to give it a little dimension to our sheep. It's going to be cute. You just wait. No, I don't want to get older, but I know that it's coming. It's all coming for us. We're all going to get older. If you are blessed enough to live that long, we're all going to get older. But who was I talking to the other day? I don't remember who it was, but maybe it was Mandy. I can't remember. We were talking about, hey, Carol. What's crazy to think about is the fact that one day there will be, not too long from now, if you think of it in the grand scheme of things, that there will be nobody on earth that has ever met you in real life. So I want you to think about that for 1 second. If you think about that, so that when you're gone, you know, not too long after that, in the grand scheme of things, you know, there will be people, there will be nobody on this earth that ever knew you in person, like, and that's weird to think about, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around it. Oh, wow, 95, that's nice. And I'm not saying that to depress anybody. I'm just being like, that's just a real thing. Because, you know, I think about, like, my grandmother. She passed away. Both of my grandmothers passed away when I was very young, like 5 and 6 years old. Because my parents had me later in life. And so I think about my grandmother. Like, I'm probably the only person, me and my brother are probably the only people that are living, and my cousins, that actually remember her when she was alive. So after we're gone, there'll be no, you know what I'm saying? It's so weird. So weird to think about that. That one day there will be nobody walking the earth that's ever met you. Trina, I had a ruptured disc, and it was pressing against my spinal cord. And, so they went in there and cleaned all that out. Oh, wow. You worked until you're 79, Nancy? That was nice. I mean, that's good for you, but gosh, I don't know if I could do it. Okay, so see how I kind of just glued buttons on top of the buttons, and that's my little sheep? It is something to think about. It's just, you know, we're just a speck, and we're here just but a little bit of time. And to think that, I don't know, it's crazy. He drives a Grand Prix, he's 86 and drives a Grand Prix something and races cars. I'm impressed. All right. So I'm trying to draw my sheep head today. And we're gonna make a sheep head out of this felt right here. Let me move all these buttons because I may still need them. So, try to see. I guess that looks okay. So I'm gonna teach you how to draw this head real quick because it's not hard. Don't look at it and go, oh, I can't draw that. Yes, you can. Okay, so you're going to draw. Yeah, it's just weird. You wish you were the age. Yeah, I thought everyone was. I know, it's just, I don't know why in my mind. Okay, So you're going to draw, like you need to look at your sheep and think how big he is. And I drew this one before I ever made the sheep, so I don't know. So you're going to draw like this U, okay? So you draw a U like that, all right? And so he's got, you want him to have little ears right here. So you're going to draw a little, like a J. It's raining. Do it with a pencil so that way you can erase. Okay, so we're gonna put a J. Oh, I can't do my arm like that. Do a little J connected to each side. That's gonna be his ears. Me too, Vicky. Your grandfather was 101. Wow. Okay, so you're gonna do a U and then do a J and then a J. And then you're gonna take that J and go all the way over here and connect the top J. Connect the J. Make like a rainbow on top. And there you have a sheep head. See? Perfect. Now, I just got to, I'm gonna try to just cut it freehand. I cut this one freehand for something a long time ago. You can see that one. So I'm gonna try to cut him freehand. But that's how you draw your little sheep head for your, so you can make you a little template and cut out his head. So let's see how well. The first time may be an epic fail. We'll see. These scissors are not the best. I didn't grab the best pair, evidently. All right, so I'm gonna start on this side. I'm holding my breath. His ears are probably not going to be the same length. Sometimes I impress myself. Look at Teresa. Just fold it in half and cut the sides at the same time. Why did I not think of that? I need y'all. That's why. See, Teresa just made it so easy for y'all. So now all you have to really do is cut that shape. It looks like a bunny with ear. Oh, my arm. Okay, sheep head. So there it is. So you're going to draw. You're going to draw a U like this. Okay? So draw you a U. And then over here, you're going to draw a line and make it curved, kind of like a candy cane or a J. Okay, so see, there's your little J's on both sides that stuck to the U right there. And then you're just going to connect them over like this. Okay, and there is your sheep head. Easy peasy. Break it down into shapes, okay? It's really not hard to sketch something out like that if you think about it in shapes. Where'd my head go? There it is. I got to do a little bit of trimming on him. Y'all see my pickle? Look at him. He's my emotional support pickle. All right. All right, I didn't do too bad free cutting it, just cutting it free-handed. I didn't do really bad at all, but that's just to help you if you can't. If you just need, you need assistance doing that. Okay, so now I gotta see if his head is like too big or not. I think I may add a couple more buttons and make him a little bigger, because you can always make him bigger. And that's not what you saw at first. Don't even go there. You're going to get on that bus and ride the bus. Jane, I know. Just kind of making my little sheet. Adding to it. To make it proportional. Okay. He needs something over here. There. this thing is not working. Put one over here. He's getting fluffier by the minute. Just saying. He's getting fat. Now I'm gonna stack some more on top. Need a little bitty button right here. And then I need, it quit raining. It didn't rain very long. Okay. He got fat. Like, he got really fat. Now, if you want to put legs on him, you can cut out little rectangles and put 4 little legs. But I got a way that we're going to cover that up and you're not going to have to make legs. Okay, so this is what he's going to look like. I can't do that arm. But he's going to, there's his little head and there's his body. See, you draw a puppy dog head. Yes, he's got ears. Okay, so I'm going to glue my sheep head to his body. There we go. Yay, Marilyn, I'm back on your feed. Just make sure, like, tap and make sure you're following me. Like the little 3 dots up here, I think. You tap it, something, and see it. Make sure you're notified when I'm live or follow or all that good stuff. Okay. I know Facebook's doing some weird stuff. We don't know what they're doing. And, yeah, we don't know. All right, there he is. Look at him. So now, like, what about his eyeballs? So the only thing that I can think of is we're going to put, like, 2 white dots for his eyes. I mean, you don't even have to put eyes on him. I don't think I'm going to wait on his eyes and see what he looks like. Okay. So, like I said, you could definitely put, like, 4 little rectangles under here and make his legs. And I'm not going to do that because, where is my, here it is. Hold on, I got to get it. I got the moss, but I want this green moss, and I don't want to stick my hiney up in the camera. But y'all look at, Dorothy did a wonderful job on my big moss bag. And it's not, that other bag was so dang crinkly. Every time I use it on live, I felt like I was putting y'all's ears out. She got it all in here. Oh, Mr. Pickle. No. Mr. Pickle, sit back there. Okay. Yeah, I fell 2 weeks ago. Tuesday was 2 weeks, and I caught myself in my hand, and I, like, did something to my shoulder. So, I went to the doctor today about it, and they put a shot in my shoulder, so I'm hoping that's going to help me. So, I'm going to take this green moss, you know, this, I don't know, Walmart green moss stuff that I barely have any left. Okay. And I'm going to put it down like he's standing in the grass. So there his legs are going to be kind of covered up and you're not going to see his legs. So, because I'm like, why do his legs when I'm going to cover them up? So there's really no sense in doing legs. We just pretend that they're there. Because, you know, he's got to have legs. Okay. I just had a terrible thought. Oh, unless he's like the little sheep, Lieutenant Dan. Y'all know who Lieutenant Dan is? Lieutenant Dan. Reindeer moss. Yes, reindeer moss. And this is dry. That reindeer moss feels like it's wet or something. The stuff the Dollar Tree has. I got it one time and I kept thinking it's going to dry out. But it never does. It feels like it's wet. All right, look at my sheep. I think I need a couple of buttons back here on his hind end because he looks funny. Now their tails are wool too, right? Their tails aren't black or anything, right? They're just blend in with their wool, right? I think so. Yeah, Dorothy is awesome. She got all that moss in that Ziploc bag, and I was like, she goes, give it to me, I'll make it fit. I'm like, I have no doubt in her, not at all. He's laying down in the meadow in the green grass. Dorothy was, in her career, she was a flight attendant. So she had to pack for all the seasons every time she went on to work. So, they might start off in Florida and she might, have to go to Canada or wherever, and it's freezing cold. So she had to dress for all the seasons. So she had to pack all those clothes. And y'all felt we'll burn with this. So if you do this, be really careful not to burn your sheep head and melt him, because it will melt. Okay, so this is what I have thus far. Look at him. My green moss is coming off. He's a legalistic sheep. He's just there. He's hanging out. He's hanging out in the grass. Okay, but you can put legs on yours if you want to. All right, so now we've got to put this. All right. Okay, so this is going to be like the little frame. All right, so I'm going to glue it down. It does. It never dries. And Diane, I was worried about it being moldy too. I was like, what if this molds? I just don't even, I can't understand why this is not wet and it feels like it's wet. Because I expected it to be like this green and be like crispy, but it never got crispy. All right. Strings and strings. Remember, I drew that line. I just need to get it straight. Isn't it cute? Yeah, so go, Diana. I went to orthopedic. That's where I went today. Where I used to work. And they're like, do you miss it? And I'm like, no. They were so busy. Oh my gosh. I'm like, do I need to jump in and help? I'm like, no. Okay. So now I'm going to fix a little moss. Oh, I could have used that curly moss. Dang it, it's over there too. That was my chance to use that loopy moss stuff. But I forgot. Okay, there he is. He's laying down in the grass. Does he need white eyeballs? They get their tails popped off, and they actually have a long, skinny tail. Ah! Did not know that. Yeah, they x-rayed it. Yep. The x-ray looked good. So, it was okay, but it's probably either my rotator cuff or I have, y'all know me getting some acromial bursitis right up under my acromion, which, because your shoulder blade comes right here and makes the shoulder girdle with your clavicle, and then you have your humerus bone. Y'all don't want me to get into all that. Pam, it came from the Dollar Tree. They have these too. They have square ones and they have the round ones. So I am doing the round one. But look at you cute. So I'm going to put like a little, how did I get blue paint way up there? How in the world did that happen? Oh well, look, I got blue paint up in here. Don't even know how that happened. Isn't it cute? So I'm going to put like a little messy bow up here. Yeah, I never knew that about lambs either, but I didn't grow up on a farm or anything to do with any lambs, or I don't think lambs are very prevalent in Mississippi, so I didn't grow up knowing anything about lambs. So I'm gonna make, I got me some lace. We're gonna make like a little bow, and I could make a cute little tag, that has like a scripture on it or something. Y'all think of me, y'all find me a good scripture that has sheep, like my sheep hear my voice and they follow me or something. What's that scripture? I'm trying to think. They know my voice. Somebody knows. One of y'all out there knows, I know. And he's sweet. He's a cute sheep. All right. And sometimes I can be just doing something and turn my arm the wrong way, and it's like pop, and it goes, sets me on fire. Hey, Teresa. You just love my ideas. Well, I saw the sheep. I've seen the sheep done before. And then I was like, okay, I need to make this kind of like a little scene almost. And he would look so cute if you if you have the square one, like this. It would look so cute if you did it in the little square in the box, like a shadow box. and then put a Dollar Tree candlestick on it, and it stood up. This would be so cute. But when I saw the barnwood, I was like, okay, I'm doing him on the barnwood. A lamp. That's a lamp, I think, isn't it? A lamp unto my feet. Oh, Tammy, I'm so sorry. I try to not get as much when I go. Hey, Mandy, look at my sheep, Mandy. Look at him. He kind of got a little fat. He's been sitting down too long, and he's a little plump. You know, he likes to rest. He's not a big runner. He just likes to sit there and be plump. That's okay. So anyway, he's super cute. Oh yeah, he left the 99. You stop it right now. He's so cute. I told you Mandy should make you one. So me and Mandy were talking about this today, and she was giving me some advice of what I was like, should I put him on this? Should I put him on that? And I said, oh boy, when you see this barnwood, it's gonna be all over with. And it was. She said, put him on the barnwood. Because Mandy has been selling some barnwood on her Whatnot shows. And, oh, it's beautiful. It's 100-year-old planks. It's like planks like this, but they're bigger. But they came off a barn that was 100 years old. So if you don't watch Mandy on Whatnot, she's having a show tomorrow, I think, at 12:30 Central. Or what time, Mandy? It feels like it's going out. Vicky, don't do that. A lamp. He left the 99. So what scripture is that? I could do a tag. I didn't even get my stuff out to make a tag, and I had intentions. You know, I had the intentions of making a tag, but, you know, I was worried about my sheep. John 10:11. All right, Tina, John 10:11. Where is, we'll reach over here very carefully. Slowly. Oh, okay. Corey Asbury's song, Reckless Love. I don't guess I've heard that. I went and looked, and there was the lamb. Ooh. Lamb of God. That would be good. Because we are upon that season. What? Palm Sunday is this Sunday, correct? Passover? Is the Passover? Oh, I can't remember. But I think Palm Sunday's this Sunday. Because next Sunday is Easter, isn't it? John 10:27. Hey, Nancy from Michigan. He is fabulous. Y'all are silly. Western Grace. Oh, okay. So she has a Whatnot, and that's where she sells it. And so she auctions it off on Whatnot, and she's having a show tomorrow. And I don't know if she'll have any wood. Mandy, are you having any barnwood tomorrow in your show on Whatnot? Let's see if she'll answer. She can actually drop her Whatnot link in here. She'll go get it. She can go get it. But her page is Western Grace Home Decor. When she comments. This Sunday, yes. Okay, good. I thought it was. I thought it was the Passover. I mean, the Palm Sunday. They praised him on Sunday, and then they crucified him on Friday. Hosanna in the highest. Yep. Mandy, are you going to have any barnwood in your sale? And it's really pretty, and she displays it like she puts like a little greenery in it and ties a thing around it, but you can also just use it as decor, or you can craft with it like what I'm doing. But this is not her wood, but it's, yeah, her page is Western Grace Home Decor, and you can go on Facebook and find her page, and then she has stuff about her Whatnots all the time, because she does like 2 a week. Easter the 22 weeks, yes. He left the 99 is actually a parable. Okay, so it ain't even a scripture. Don't be a black sheep. All right, so I think I'm going to put my little bow in the corner. I don't want to cover that nail hole, so it's easy decision on what side to put it on, because I like this nail hole right here. Ew's not. You's not. Is that how you say it? You? It's not ooh, it's you. And I said ooh, you. I said ew. Can't even talk. Okay, so yeah, there's Mandy's link right there, and that will take you to her show, or I guess that's the one for her show. And you will see her show. Her show will be there. I think it's at 12:30 tomorrow Central Time, I believe. I think. All right, but she has all kinds of barnwood. Okay, I'm gonna put one of those brown buttons on my bow. The brown mingly buttons. Then I'm gonna find a teeny tiny baby button somewhere, maybe. Here we go. Put on top of that one. I like to stack them. Shear me, baby, one more time. That is hilarious. Christy said, shear me, baby, one more time. My sheep is fat, and he's proud and fluffy. But I don't know if he needs eyes or not. What do y'all think? Does he need eyes? Do I need to dot him some little eyeballs? Okay, 1:30 Central Time is when Mandy's Whatnot show is tomorrow. Are you gonna have barnwood? I missed that part. Okay, I put a button in the bow, and I need to do something to it. It looks too flat. Look how pretty that little lace looks in there. Look how cute it is. Cute. Does he need out? Howdy, Nancy. John 10:27. I need a tag. I may need a tag. Ew's not fat. Ew's fluffy. That's hilarious. All right. That's so cute. Even though this sticks off the sides, I still like it because I think it gives it a little character. And then this old wood, I love it. No eyes. Okay. So he just needs to be a fat blind sheep. Him's fat. Him's fat. Okay, needs eyes, no eyes, no eyes, no eyes. Okay, Mandy's going to have barnwood tomorrow in her Whatnot show, which is kind of like this, but it probably looks a lot better than this. It's just old wood, and I think she does it like 3 planks at a time. And it's 100-year-old barnwood, so if you want to go see that, you can go to her Whatnot show. But look how cute. I don't know how wide it is or anything. Like I said, I don't even remember where this came from. But it has cool nail holes in it. But I am shearing my dog and listen. So Harriet is actually shearing her sheep at her house. No, I'm kidding. It's her dog. Sharon, do you have that vacuum cleaner shaver thing? I got one off TikTok Shop, and y'all, it was the best purchase, $46 I've ever spent. John 10:12. Oh, Cheryl, I don't know if I have buttons that small. Like, that's teeny, teeny, tiny. I don't see any. Like, there's some that are this small, but that's relatively big for his eyes. Like, he'd be like this. He'd be like my cat. Y'all seen my cat that I thrifted, and he's sitting on my little pillow on my pew that I posted the other day? Did y'all see him? He's a stuffed cat. So, speaking of the cat, Linda, you can type in here, you can type craft group, all one word, and it'll take you to the reveal page. And that's my free group for all of my community group for all of your crafts and stuff you can post. Behold the Lamb of God. That's a good one. John 1-29. Okay, so I did a thing, okay? I made a pattern for my cat. I laid Mr. Cat down, and I traced him with a pencil and the tail. And I went over it with a Sharpie marker. And this is with approximately 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. I drew it out further than he was, like out from him, and made a pattern. So I need to upload this in the group so y'all can sew cats too, because I've got my fabric in the house. I've got it all drawn out on my fabric. Like, I have like 5 cats drawn out. And I'm going to sew some cats. So funny. Oh, greenery in the bow. Yeah, I just thought of that, and then it left my mind again. Where is I had my greenery out here. I wanted to put some greenery in the bow. Oh, I know what I forgot. Oh, I forgot this part, Mandy. You didn't tell me. I forgot about his head. This yarn right here is what I use to wrap up my sheeps. Where are my sheep? Some of my sheeps. I don't even have him over here. Yes, I do. You know the little wood sheets in my shop? You know, I have the wood pieces and you wrap them around. But see, that is this yarn from Dollar Tree. Okay? So I need to put some on his head. Mandy needs a cat. Mandy, I'm going to make you break out your sewing machine. I'm going to send you the pattern. You can sew one. You want to make a cat? It was so cute, was it not? That cat, I love that cat. He is inside on my pew. He's, I'm highly allergic to cats, but not that one. I had a cat growing up, and then somewhere along the way, I became allergic. And I'm like so allergic to them, but I love cats. I loved them when I was a kid. What little girl do you know that doesn't want a kitten? I mean, it's just part of being a little girl. I had kitten posters in my room and all that, and I got a cat. My parents got me a cat, and then somewhere, like I said, I became allergic over the years. Okay, so I made it like a, you know, I wrapped it around these two fingers, and I'm just going to kind of cut the ends, but I hope this stuff doesn't fray like the chenille does, because, you know, chenille kind of wants to act up. And I tied something around the middle, so I kind of made like a little, oh gosh, y'all are about to have a fit. I'm just going to say. Stewie's looking good. That's what we're going to call him, Stewie. It's kind of a chenille. I'll hold it up and look at it and let y'all see it. But, oh my goodness. I can't contain myself. I'm trimming it. I'm making it smaller because I made it kind of big. So he's going to have like a poof. All right. This is his little toupee. You know, that little part of his head. Oh my goodness. I can't. I just can't. Look at it. You can do yarn too. Look at his little toupee. I had this yarn sitting out here and almost forgot about it. Until I started looking for the greenery, and look at his little toupee. Isn't he cute? Okay, oh my gosh. You tripped over your cat and broke your nose? That is not good. Okay, somebody said do a tail. So it looks like this. Let me stand up because my shoulder's not going to let me hold it any closer. But it's chenille, but it's not chenille. But that would be hard to crochet with, I would think. And then the glue strings somewhere. But it's like this at Dollar Tree. And it's not white. But you could use yarn and make a little tiny pom-pom and put it up there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at Stewie. That's what's his name. Stewie. Stewie's got him he's got a do. Look at his do sticking out. Look at his profile. Now I'm like, what's her name that's over there shearing her dogs? I'm shearing my sheep. I'm giving him a little haircut. Okay, I better leave him alone. Isn't he cute? So, okay. So I need to put greenery. I wanted to put greenery behind my little, my bow, and I totally forgot. So let's make some. This is just, y'all know I have a basket full of pieces and parts and all of that stuff. to craft with when I'll throw that into the, I may not throw that, but I'll throw little pieces in this bin I have over here and save them for stuff like this. Because y'all know I do a lot of small stuff. 1 Peter 1:19. I know I need to make a tag, but then I'm scared my tag's going to hang down over my sheep. And he's so cute. Mandy, are you laughing at his toupee? That's what it looks like. You know, it's just right there. He's got a little piece going on. His little hair. I can imagine that this would be so hard. I would break it. If it can be broken, I would break it crocheting because I am not the crochet person. I've tried it. I really wanted to be good at it like instantly, but I wasn't. Yeah, so I always make you laugh, Pamela. Can't tell me that don't look like a sheep toupee. You ever seen a sheep with a toupee? Mine does. Mine's got a toupee. I didn't make him a tail. Y'all would probably laugh at me if I did him a tail. Everybody like, what's that little fuzzy piece of stuff sticking out of his butt? His sheep am I. That sounds good. So there's lots of good stuff you could put on the tag, but I'm so scared. I would make the tag way too big probably and cover it up. And I didn't get all my stuff out to make a tag. I was so worried about the sheep. I don't know. But you know, tags make everything look cute. All right. All right, there's my bow, and there's my greenery in the bow. Oh, I'm itching. So cute. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him from the side, y'all. He looks like he's from the 50s, and he has that hairdo, you know. He's got that crochet a square. I can't even crochet a square. I can't crochet anything probably right now, but I used to could do a chain, and that was it. Washed in the blood lamp. Yeah, there's so many good scriptures. That would be so good. Okay, but yeah. I think I'm going to leave the tag off. But you could totally, if you had room, you could put like a piece of paper, like an old looking vintage, make it look vintage piece of paper down here and put a scripture, or put a scripture down here. It would look so cute. And you could stamp it right on the wood, but I didn't leave enough room for myself, obviously. I was worried about Stewie. That's his name. His name's Stewie. And his toupee. He looks better now that he has hair on his head than just that head. So if y'all don't know how to make a sheep head, I'm going to show you again how to make a sheep head. Because I freehanded this one, but to draw the sheep, your sheep head, I drew it out like this. So I'm going to show y'all again. Here's my pencil. Let me just do it with a pen, then y'all can see it better. Black. Okay, so you're going to draw a U. Just like that. Draw a U, okay? And now we're off, like diagonal from that little tip of the U, we're going to do a little J. And then a backwards J. So like that. One smaller than the other. I didn't perfect. And then you're going to connect them like this. That one's not great, but you could practice. So there's my thing. So a U, and then a little J, and a little J, and then connect them all over at the top. And if you make him a toupee, it's not bad. You know, you're not going to be able to see it. Worthy is a lamp. I put the wrong top on the wrong pen. That's a good one too. Sweet Annie garlic. Oh, I know, I don't have any Sweet Annie. I need to get some. So I just had to put a little. My green goes with my green here. Uh-oh. Stewie hair off in the moss. Okay. Daddy look cute. He's laying in the meadow. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That would be a good one too. Upside down derby hat. Yeah, like that. But yeah, isn't it cute? He is precious. I love him. So cute. Y'all can do this. And you can do this on any surface. You don't even have to have this frame. You could do this so many different ways and just do the sheep on something. even if you wanted to get really small, you could do it on one of those wood slice cutouts and make a little sheep. It's so cute. Tammy, Mandy tried to grow some Sweet Annie, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it died. I think it died. You don't ask me to grow anything. Like, thank you, Cheryl. You're so sweet. You, if you know, plants just come to my house, and they know the end is near. They know the end is near. They come to my house. Like, you want to come to my house and die? I don't even buy them anymore because I'm hanging that one up. Isn't it cute? But this just adds something to it. So, like, look in your stash. There was a couple of things that I had that I was going to use. And then I decided on this. But, like, these little things from the Dollar Tree, you could paint that, distress it up, paint this black part, and put you a sheep in there. This is what I started with. And it went to these frames, and then it went to this piece of wood. So there's so many different things you can use. Just go out. Oh, my fiddle fig is living. Oh, that didn't feel good. My fiddle fig is living. And the only reason it's living is because it has one of those pots where there's a wick coming out of the bottom of the plant. And it goes down in the pot, and I just have to fill up the little reservoir, and it takes the water it needs. That's the only reason it's living. Which I have a couple of mother-in-law tongues or snake plants, whatever you want to call them. They're still living, but you can't kill them. I love them too, but they don't love me. And I just, I try really hard to have a green thumb, and it's just a little brown. But yeah. But fire ants destroyed half of her flowers. Oh my gosh, fire ants. We all know about that here in the South. Isn't it cute? The yarn, Sue, it came from Dollar Tree. And it's not white. It's like a creamy looking color. So see, the label's white, so you can kind of tell. I haven't yet, Debbie. I was kind of waiting to try to get all the boxes delivered, and I think they're just about delivered. I don't know, and Easter's going to mess us up. I know people do all kinds of stuff, so I don't know. We're going to have to talk about it. Your thumb is black, Mandy. Did you kill the Sweet Annie? Did it die? Because I know she got some plants, and she was going to try to grow some, but I think it's really slow growing. The frame is from Dollar Tree, and they have square ones too. I've seen a lot of crafters use them lately, and I was like, I need to pick those two up. So I got a round one, and I got a square one. And, but yeah, it's Dollar Tree. See, it's got the little tag on it with the $1.25. But yeah, so I used the round one on this piece of old wood that I had in my stash. So it's really cute. But I love him. Stewie looks cute, doesn't he? So anyway, so thank y'all for hanging out tonight and coming and chatting with me. I really hope people aren't getting tired of watching crafting on Facebook, because I love to do this and I love talking to all of y'all. And it seems like a lot of people aren't like getting on and watching crafters anymore. I really hope that's not the case. Yeah, the frames are really pretty. And Hobby Lobby has some stuff that's similar to this. So if you can't find them at Dollar Tree. But, I'm going to still come on here, and I'm still going to craft and talk to y'all, and y'all are my people that supported me for 5 years, and I love doing this. It's so much fun. I feel like I know all of y'all. Like I said, I don't feel like y'all are 65 and 70 and 91 and 85, and, y'all are all my age, and we're just sitting here chatting and crafting. Yes, it would be cute to cut them, but if you can get them at the Dollar Tree, it's like, but yeah. I can cut some that are very similar, but they're cute. See me Saturday for dotting. So I'll give y'all a hint about something. The pickle, he's going to be coming in wood form really quick, really soon. So I'm probably going to do a big release next week of a bunch of stuff. And so, no, I'm not going anywhere. But anyway, and so, yeah, the pickles. Yeah, he's going to be in a wood form. I'm not going to stop. I'm not. I love doing this. I know, but there's a lot of people that have stopped doing lives or just not coming on at all. I mean, I've had people that I know that aren't doing it anymore at all, due to one reason or the other. But, you know, Facebook's just making it really hard to show us to people. And they're doing a bunch of changes, so I don't really know what's coming. And y'all know if something ever happened here and I couldn't go live, I will post on here and tell y'all that I will go live on YouTube. So we'll find a way. We'll just have to pivot. We know whatever they're going to do. I actually have some cuttings, Mary, that's been in propagating for a year in my bathroom window. They're in like a little pretty little crystal vase, and they're in there and they're just thriving in the water. No, I already have all my videos, my old videos for the last 5 years are already on YouTube. They've always been there. And, but if something ever happened here and I couldn't go live on Facebook, I would go live over there. So the support pickle, yes. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I would miss y'all too much. I would miss this too much. So yeah, I'm not stopping. I just hope that Facebook doesn't take away the lives. That's what I'm worried about, is that they will take away the option to go live, because they changed it to where we can't flip the camera anymore. And so it's like, and then they're deleting all the past lives. And so I'm like, oh gosh, what's next? Craft closet similar to your books. Yes, it's the hutch. I got to do the hutch. I got to get to working on the hutch. Wrap a wood piece with chunky yarn to your pickle. This pickle, y'all love him. He's been through the wash, and he sat out on the chair and got his sun and dried. I don't know who made him, but if I could crochet, I would make y'all all a pickle, but I can't. He's got bumps and everything. So yeah, I love him. Everybody needs a support pickle. I know. I just don't know what they're doing, but they are doing something. But I don't know what. You know, they seem to reinvent themselves all the time. They're going to be charged $4.99 a month to be on Facebook. I don't know. I hope they don't take lives away. You know, they were the first one that come out that had the ability to go live. So I can't see them letting that go. Buy pickles for every year. Okay, Barb, I will get it out. He needs accessories. What's he need? He needs a hat? Some pants? A lot of commercial. And see, of all the lives I've ever watched on Facebook, I've never seen one ad, ever. And you won't see them in mine, because they're not going to put them in mine, because I can't make any money from that. So, because they took my monetization away, so you're not going to see ads in any of my stuff. Hey, Stacy. I know. So, y'all just know if something happened one day and this was not here, I would go to YouTube, because I already have a presence there. You know, my videos are there. Wow, so frustrating. Yeah, I see the ads like scrolling, but in a video, I've never seen a video ad or anything, but like I do on YouTube. Oh, he needs sunglasses? Yeah, he was laying out in the sun drying the other day. He needed some sunglasses. He's so funny. I need to take pictures of him and have some adventures with Mr. Pickle. So, but that's how Facebook makes its money, is ads. The pickle come to life, yes. So anyway, so all right, guys, I'm going to hop off. Here is my little, here's Stewie. Isn't he cute? He's chilling in the grass. Yeah, you'll find me. I'm everywhere, so. Oh, Diana, she probably gets them from other crafters and does them all, and I'm going to do the interchangeable. I just got to cut them. There's no, I see, a witch hat for Halloween. You're going to have Mr. Pickle all dressed up. Uncle Sam hat for 4th of July. A bow tie. Oh, he needs a bow tie. Christine, it just has to do with monetization. Like, I had it for a brief period of time, and then I got it taken away, and I still don't know why. It's a long, drawn-out thing, but I haven't had it since 21. And, you know, God's blessed me in other ways, but, you know, people get paid for the reels and stars and video, live video, all kinds of different things, but it's okay. So, good night, Tammy. But, you know, you have to have so much criteria to meet that, I believe. I don't know if I think they've changed that now. I don't know. But, so anyway, so I've been fine without it. It's okay. God just didn't think I needed it. So anyway, so I'll be here. I'm not going to quit crafting. So I'm always going to craft. So you support pickles. Yeah. Good night, Sandy. And good night, Sharon. All right, guys. I love y'all, and y'all have a great weekend. And if you're in the Dotting membership, I will see you Saturday night at 7. Is your support pickle friends with the cat? No, he has not met the cat yet. But when I test my pattern out, I will be putting that in the group, the pattern for the cat. Because I just traced around him, you know, about 1/4 of an inch all the way around him and made a pattern. And I've turned it into a PDF already. So, yeah, I'm ready to let y'all have some cats. I just got to test it first. All right, guys. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being here as always. And I will see y'all Monday night for sure. And Saturday if you're in the Dotting group. Oh, wow, Becky. That's crazy. Good night, Julie. See y'all, guys. Love y'all. Have a good weekend. Be careful and be safe.